afternoon. Today is the 1st of November and just on our way to return my mother's car to her, which I've been using for the past week or so to go to various places and mainly do some filming of reviews. It's interesting, the review that you'll see tomorrow, and when you've watched this, is actually the last one that was filmed before everything went a bit funny on about the 29th of September. The last channel update you would have seen, which was filmed 1st of October, was when I realised that I'd tested positive for the coronavirus, and it's only really been in the past sort of week or so that I've been kind of strong enough to start filming things again. It's a very strange situation to be in with it, and very much feels like it's very different now after having been actually sort of very ill for a while. But I'm pleased that so many of you were very patient and also very kind during that time, and you know, if you haven't already heard me say this, I'm very thankful to all of you for the time that my lady wife and I were just out of action for some time, and people on the whole have been very kind about it. The good thing about this month is that you know, we have new opportunities to get on with other things. There'll be shambolic shuffling at the NEC. I know a lot of other popular automotive YouTube channels will be there. It's something I've been having on my mind to do for over a year. I booked my tickets initially in September 2020. I've just actually upgraded the ticket to you know, all 3 days. So Ian Seabrook from Pubnut, Steph from My Driver Classic, Mr. Edison from Furious Driving, Mr. Coleman from Rush Mechanic, and probably other channels you know as well will all be there. I'm also going to book myself to get this lump in my head removed, which was interrupted by having that virus, but I've got the letter from a consultant who sort of says that I can have it done whenever I'm ready, so I will get that done, which you know, will be nice. Also, we've got some more reviews coming up. I'm gradually trying to build up the back catalogue of reviews again, having, you know, sort of about a month I didn't film any. And I've done 2, I think both of which are very different, and I think you'll enjoy them. I've got a few more to do this week, but I'm always open to have some more, and I've actually had a couple of people be in touch with me this week and offer me their cars, which is very good. So that's really kind of it. Lots of shambolic shuffling, lots more sort of reviews of all types, apart from True Jacket reviews, which isn't indefinitely on hiatus, but it's just more difficult to organise that, which, you know, it costs a fair bit more money to make those as well. But at the moment, because we're in this really funny situation with both new and second-hand car prices being extremely high, it kind of means that not a lot of manufacturers have any cars to you know, demonstrate or advertise with, and some manufacturers are overtly getting away from publicity, so they don't really want you to advertise a car or don't have any stock of them. So all those plans we had to film a lot more of new cars, they're not really happening. The other thing is that because second-hand car prices are so high, they're going up by about 12% a month at the moment, is that I don't really have that much work, because somebody looking for a car has a certain budget to buy one, and they can't get what they want within their budget anymore because of the, you know, about 12% a month rise in second-hand car prices. Now, this doesn't necessarily apply to some situations. I mean, if you've got a car that's worth £20,000 because of a crazy rise in second-hand prices, and you might be able to then change for one that's sort of 25 or something like that. But if you're just not in the market for a car to replace another one, but you don't have one, and then you're trying to sort of join in, this really isn't the best time. We haven't seen it in ages, but with UK prices now are coming far more in line to what they are elsewhere in the world, which is okay. It's just we've enjoyed very cheap second-hand car prices for really quite a long time. We're very privileged in that, and now it's just sort of come through. So there are jobs I'm doing at the moment, but some of them are strange in that, like, there's a client I have who's got a car at the moment, and his car that he's trading in might be worth more than the newer car that he's buying, which is really weird. I'm hoping to speak to somebody else in the industry about this, maybe one of the other dealers at the moment, who have to get hold of cars at really high prices and then, you know, sell them at sort of higher prices as well. One example of this would be the Hyundai i20 that a friend of mine owns. It was on Sensible Secondhand Reviews back in March. That car is a 2012, I think, with 150,000 miles on it or something. That's worth far more now than it was back in March. Just extraordinary. I think it's probably worth 2 to 3 grand, whereas it certainly wasn't worth that when we filmed it. And that's just a sort of very, very ordinary car. There's examples of that, you know, going about all over the place. So it's just a sort of funny time at the moment, and you know, I shouldn't complain. I've still got sort of work, but I don't have as much as I would normally do, just because the price is so high. We'll look at the top 10 best-selling cars of October 2021 as usual later on in the month, and we'll see shortages that some manufacturers are having. They just can't get hold of them. The thing is that this is not showing any signs of going away. This could last for a long time. It could last for 6 months. I don't really know. I don't like to speculate on such things. But it means that the focus of the channel for a while won't be me talking about what cars I've sourced and things, because I might not be doing too much of that because of what's going on. So we will sorry, don't know why that came on. So we will we'll continue with what we're doing. No budget reviews, sensible second-hand reviews, sensible second-hand classics. I'm trying at the moment to just catch up on where I kind of lost about 3 or 4 weeks. But I'm very glad that we've got the NEC show coming up. I hope we're going to be meeting up with Planet Auto soon as well, because that didn't happen. The social event last month was cancelled because of the fact I was very ill. So, you know, a lot of things were interrupted, but I'm just very grateful to be back here sort of with you, and to be actually on the road and driving, when I wasn't able to do things like this for a very, very long time. So I hope that, you know, you'll be pleased about what we've got coming up. I've had a look at the channel figures, and actually they held up reasonably well, considering how ill I was last month. You know, I'm just grateful to everybody who's been sort of watching and like that and commenting. It very much helps. We might have another brand new MG on the channel, because I have requested one soon. And also, we're definitely going to have channel membership sorted out this month. I know I keep putting it off, and it's getting sort of tricky, but we will have that, and that will be a way just to get early access to videos and to support the channel on a monthly basis, which is all very much appreciated, because I like a lot of channels my size, and I don't actually make money on a monthly basis on the content that we put out. The revenue that I get in, it doesn't cover the cost of actually making videos every month on the channel, which is very common for a channel at the size I am. I don't know if many of you are aware of that, but that's just the way that it tends to go. some point eventually we can get to that stage, but at the moment we're still in the kind of earlier stages, and I hope at some point we'll get to 5,000 subscribers and have something to do with that as well. So I think that's it. Thank you ever so much indeed for watching this November 2021 channel update. I'm sorry if it's not particularly exciting. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Like this video and leave a comment below. And yes, please do enjoy what we've got coming up on the channel in November.